We have all heard the typical health warnings, eat your vegetable, drink milk, get plenty of sleep, stay away from fast food, and all those kind of warnings, like don't smoke and stuff like that. They, t- they tell us, we know it's true, we know it's good for us, but they don't take the time to tell us why, to scare us, so that why we never listen and ignore the health warning. This video, we will learn why we should eat our vegetables. Earlier we learned about carbohydrate polymer polysaccharide called cellulose. It has beta linkage and the monomers, glucose, are connected together at the 1/4 linkage, and the link fluctuate, unlike alpha linkage. This means that cellulose and chitin cannot be digested. Since all plants have cellulose, therefore we can't digest plants such as vegetable. Then what's the point of eating vegetables? Eating vegetable help clean our inside. When you eat food, your intestine that stores waste will eventually build up. Even though we excrete them, there are still left over. Kinda like drain of our sink or the toilet. Once they clog, we need to use chemical to clean them. Same with our inside, we need to clean them, but we can't use chemical, that's dangerous. We use something more natural, vegetable, that is not dangerous and healthy. Keeping your inside clean is like the way you keep everything else clean. Keep your mouth clean, you never know when you use it for talking. Keep your room clean, you never know when you have that special friend over for studying. So it's important to keep things clean. What about fruits? Fruits are plants, but different from vegetables, the inside are full of starch, which are digestible, but the skin is still cellulose, which are not digestible, which is why you also hear people say, eat the fruit skin too, it's good for you. Vegetarian needs to eat lots of fruits and can't diet on vegetable alone because they don't get any energy from vegetable. Remember, vegetables are not digestible. Chitin is also not digestible, like cellulose as well, since they're both beta linkage compared to alpha linkage. The hard shell found on arthropods are made of chitin, although beta linkage are not digestible readily, but they are carbohydrates after all, so they do digest eventually over time. Chitin has been put to medical use because it's flexible and strong. It can be used as a surgical thread to cover up wound, which will eventually decompose over time. Unlike the old days, they actually use real thread to sew up wounds, which has to be cut later when heal. Ouch. So using chitin instead, it will decompose. So then you don't really have to cut them. It'll go away by itself.